And we're back. I had to take a quick break and do some things, but now I'm back. I'm gonna play a full game, I guess. Going against the CPU. I think I'll go play the Sox. You know I like that crosstown rivalry shit, right? I posted a video earlier. Some of it may be edited because I don't own the rights to the music. Blah blah blah. But I was just rocking out, having a good time playing ball. Those of you that are new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Those that are repeaters, thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and follow. And when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll pick a couple people and send you some stickers. Those of you that are local and have found these stickers, please leave a comment and tell me where you found them. Thank you. Now let's have some fun with some baseball. Let's see. I'll go here. It's 7 o'clock. And of course we're gonna go Ben Brown. He's been my go-to guy last week, over this last week anyway. Hope y'all are doing well. It's the middle of the week. Can't wait for the weekend.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball.
About to finish up my yard this weekend, I think.
Almost ready to get
it
underway.
ready for spring.
Our starting pitcher in this one, Ben Brown. How about a scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And beginning
Here's
Thursday
Mike
is my
Tauchman,
birthday
number
month.
18,
So
Mike Tauchman.
we'll see how that goes.
Up and in, and we are underway.
1 ball, no strikes.
He was late there, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a strike in there. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And here is Michael A. Taylor. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that until his next at bat.
That's a
Breaking
ball.
ball misses down and away. Next offering
Oh, that was
upstairs.
a little high.
Swinging a foul straight back. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Alrighty. Let's see what we can do.
Back here with my pal Siggy, and today's starter, Sean Burke.
Try to stay back from that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Burke measures 6 feet 6 inches, 230 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good job.
Here's Nico Horner. Runner on the go. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit. But
Probably
he got
not.
just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield, and that pitch was well in off.
To second for 1. On the ball. 2.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast,
My dog is
which is a
snoring.
huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
Rojas throws on to first.
That was not good.
And we're back. And
We'll be
now
all right.
it's going to be Andrew Vaughn. Brown back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Josh Rojas in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a strike on the outside
0-2.
corner. And the count is 0-2. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. And here is Sosa to the plate. That one missed.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches.
That's
that
in.
could set him
Ball.
up to go deep into this game.
Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it.
Turner, Suzuki, and Kelly. Let's see what I get.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Justin Turner. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Liner, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
There goes the runner. Swing and a drive, deep right field.
Go
That's
on.
back there.
Bye-bye. See you
And
later.
out of here. And they jump out front. It's 2-0.
Always scary for a pitcher.
You know, it's
when a guy
okay.
can
Nobody's
take a
really
fastball
here. I
down
was
the
saying
middle and
bye-bye,
hit it
see you
the
later
opposite
to the
field.
baseball,
No
buddy.
holes in a swing like that.
That's all I got
That
excited
time, that
about.
ball was hit hard.
He's a good boy. All right, go chill.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Can be tough to
0-1.
bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Vaughn. He takes it on his own, and that's the first out. Nice
Batting eighth,
recovery
the
after
center
giving up the
fielder,
homer.
Pete
So up
Crow
next, Pete
Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about
Knew
those
that
as
was
a
gonna
hitter.
happen.
Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Into
Good.
the outfield, base hit.
That was a good
So
base hit.
now back to the top of the order.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So here's Horner now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Base hit center field. Soriano around third. Safe. And they lead by 3.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Sammy Sosa.
Nice
Swing
swing
and a
at
miss.
that. That was
As he
total
was out
trash.
front that time. Out towards right center. That's well struck. High
Over the
bounce
fence, that's a
over the
ground rule
fence
double.
for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. Down the line. And that drops foul.
Run 2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the
0-2.
plate. And that's
the
off
ball.
the inside edge. 1-2 the count. Out towards right center field. Base hit. 1 run in already. Another comes in to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Turner in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Checks over to first, back safely. The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss and a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. On to the 3rd inning. Andrew Benintendi steps up. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick
1 and 2.
outs.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And it skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Edgar Caro, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And the batter now, Colson Montgomery. Swing and a ground ball,
that's a foul
and
ball.
foul ball. And big swing and a miss. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And there's a ball.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Got him swinging. Now the catcher up to hit. Carson Kelly. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a miss there.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Strike 2.
0-2.
That's to 3rd, Rojas. Throws across the diamond, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. On the ground. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Balls, 1
Taylor swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Luis Robert now. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Robert measures 6 feet 2 inches. Off balance feet. There's 1. Double play. What a twin
That was
killing
good.
dandy.
That was a good double play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So the lineup flips over. Billy Williams getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one away. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Tauchman grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground to third. Rojas. Third out. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Brown back to work. Just off the inside edge.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
That one's in there. And the count is 1-1. And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Did he go?
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's Josh Rojas.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. Lenny Sosa will hit next. Fly to right his first time. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Matt Shaw. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important...
Runner on the goal. Next offering popped in the air. Right field. Tauchman tracks it down for the out. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Outside low. 1-0. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now the tag at second, and he's out.
Greedy doesn't get you anywhere, man.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that one ripped into right. And a quick out, number 1. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that misses. Ball 1. And another
that's
ball.
down. Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Colson Montgomery digs in now. A changeup missing. Ball 1. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Kelly Crow, Armstrong, and Sorry on him.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously
balls,
they've
2
been able
strikes.
to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
And a swing
What
and
a
a miss.
swing.
Beat him with a
Clearly.
fastball.
Clearly
Pete
knowing.
Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Both 2 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Oh,
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
In the air, right side. Tauchman sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Now a bullet to second base, but
We knew that was going to happen.
this one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Yeah.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you
0-1.
heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was
That's
your
down.
first
That's a
thought?
ball.
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able
Strike
to
2.
regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. In there for strike 1. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport.
0-2.
These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Robert in the box again, takes a strike. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Billy Williams. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Simple.
Swing and a miss.
So I
That
do
one
it
in the
again.
dirt.
Why not?
0-2.
Because I don't learn my lesson.
Popped in the air, left side. Rojas hauls it in for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Nico Horner. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy
number
Sosa.
21.
130.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, 2 outs
0-2.
and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And a and
We
we're
super
back.
suck
All
right
set
now.
for the start of the inning. Andrew Vaughn now. Brown back to work. That clips the corner.
It's 0-1.
Comes up
Strike
empty.
2.
That's strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right side, Soriano tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense
That
work
missed.
behind him
That's
with
a ball.
another ground ball. Good execution.
And now
No,
2-0.
that missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Cubs,
On to the bottom
the
of the
third
8th.
baseman,
Down to third
Matt
baseman, Matt Shaw.
Shaw.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there's one down. And the batter will be Justin Turner. 1 for 3. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing
Now
of the swing
batting,
was
the
good, able to
designated
shoot the
hitter,
ball up the
Sega.
middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably
Runner on the go. Slice to right, and it stays fair. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out. So digging in, Carson Kelly.
struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On the ground, a short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground, right side. Toss to Turner, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Edgar Caro.
Edgar Caro.
Foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. And there's a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp
No
today.
balls,
Just a
2 strikes.
solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
shortstop,
They're 0 for 2 with a
Colson
pair of strikeouts.
Montgomery.
Pitch misses,
ball.
and that's ball 1. Top of the
Back
zone
one.
for a called strike. That one
That's a ball.
inside.
That's
And
inside.
that's ball 2. Outside
Ball,
with a
that's
breaking
outside.
ball. Check swing, called strike.
Full count.
The White Sox down to their final strike. Hit to second, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Thank
Really
you for
incredible
hanging out with me,
performance on
guys.
the mound.
Once
You know
again,
he's gonna stew a little bit
I'm
over
Super
that
Idnar,
one hit that he gave
also
up,
known
because
as
when
the
you look
Hoosier
at the body
Hustler
of
with
work, so
CP.
dominant. If he'd
Check
made
out
just
the
one better
sticker,
pitch,
like,
perhaps
subscribe,
he'd have
and
a
share.
no-hitter.
6-0
If you picked the
is how
sticker
this
up
one
somewhere,
ends. For Chris
leave a
Singleton and our
comment
entire crew, I'm John
in my
Shelby saying
YouTube
so long.
and say hey. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me today. It's not often I get to play during the day. But thank you.